All right, guys, how you guys doing? We all heard of crab cakes in a shell. See that shell? Okay. Well, today I am going to make shrimp, fresh shrimp, straight from the Gulf. Okay. Shrimp cakes. I'm going to be apple smoking them out on the smoker. So first thing you do, first you gotta get this thing out of the way. First you gotta shell them. Okay. So anyway, you take all the feet and the shells off and pull the leg off. Okay, just like that. All right. Now over there, I have a grinder. But first, I'm gonna take all these shells off, and I'll be right back with you. Okay. Hey guys, still peeling, as you can see. All right. Now these are fresh caught right down there off Louisiana coast. I got a friend of mine that runs a shop, and his brother owns a shrimp boat. So I've already beheaded all of these, and I'm still trying to get all the shells off so I can grind them up in my grinder. I'll be right back at you, okay? All right, guys, now that you can see, I've got a nice and peeled. It's 1.5 pounds of shrimp, all right? Large shrimp, straight from the coast, Louisiana. Just got it today, beheaded it, took all the shells and everything. Oops, I see one I missed. See there? That's why you always got to check. Okay, get this shell off of here. Boom, and it's done. Rinse it off. Everything's been rinsed off and ready to go. Oop, there's another one. Look at there. Sometimes you miss them. You just got to double check yourself. All right. They are all done now. All peeled and ready to go. Now I'm going to stick these things in the freezer for about 30 minutes. So that way everything is easier to grind, okay? And I'll show my grinder here in a minute. Not that grinder either. Okay. See you in about 30 minutes, all right? Hey guys, I forgot to tell you. That before I put it in the freezer, to let it stiffen up a little bit, I put my proprietary ingredients in there. I can't tell you all the ingredients, but I can tell you I am allergic to onion, fresh onion. So if it's dehydrated and everything, I can have powder or chives, you know, the green parts of it. There is some cornstarch in here for a binder. There is some dehydrated Honeycrisp apple and some dehydrated honey and a few other ingredients that I cannot say because it is proprietary. So now I'm going to stick it. I'll be back in the freezer. I'll be back with you here in about 30 minutes. Okay, so while that stuff's in the freezer, I'm going to show you. I always take a 1/2 cup of all-purpose flour. This is my mixing bowl. 1/2 cup all-purpose flour. Okay. Now, I don't know how you all want to season it, but here's some salt. I count about 5 seconds there for salt. That's my own personal preference. And fresh ground pepper. Nothing like fresh ground pepper. Takes a little longer for this to come out. So usually I count about 15 or 20. That makes enough pepper. Okay? All right. One more thing, I'll be right back. Actually, a couple more things. A little bit of basil. Where is it at? There it is. I found it. Now, normally I chop up basil. I couldn't find any grocery store a while ago, so I got the basil paste. All right. So This is fresh for like 3 or 4 weeks once you open it. And every squeeze is like a teaspoon. So I put a teaspoon and a half in there. Okay. Then I take my garlic. I know this is probably going to show up backwards, but. And then I put a half teaspoon of garlic in there. Okay. Now when I get ready to do all this, I'll add 2 egg yolks. I'm not ready to get them out yet. I'll get them out when my 30 minutes is up. And then I'll mix all this stuff up once I grind it and put it into these shells right here. Then I'll take it out to my smoker, put some Applewood smoke or Applewood in there, along with some bold and smoky briskets, and I'll show you how I do it. See you then. One more thing I almost forgot, guys. Half a cup cornmeal. That's important. Sorry about that. All right, guys. My shrimp has been in the fridge about 30 minutes. I'm going to start grinding it. I got to get back with you as soon as that's done being grinded. Now, I do use a coarse cut grinder. Okay? That's what I always do. And I'll be right back at you. All right. It's all ground. Okay, nice little mixture here. I'm going to take apart my grinder, start letting it soak. All right, guys, this is taking so long. This might be a 2-part, okay? But I'm going to show you another little ingredient I do. And this is Parmigiano Reggiano, 2 tablespoons of a dust, okay? 2 tablespoons. Like I said, this is going to be a 2-parter because this is getting kind of long here. There's 2 egg yolks, as you can see. All right, put that in garbage disposal. Now, half a cup, or not a half, I'm sorry, 1/4 cup of heavy cream. All right. Lower the lid, there we go, and put this on low. Let that all mix up. You're basically making a cake batter, almost, okay? Now we turn this off, lift it back up, there we go. And you add your shrimp and all the other ingredients. Like I said, most of it's proprietary. Okay. Let that back down. Put it back on low. Let it mix really, really well. Go ahead and bump it up if you need to. But you don't want to heat up the shrimp too much, all right? Put it back on low. Now just put it on stir. Get it up on all the edges. There we go. Man, this smells good. All right, turn that off. Raise that back up. All right. There we go. Take that shrimp mixture out of there. Guys, I got a lot of cleaning tonight, just to let you know. All right. I'll be back at you. I'm almost at my 10 minutes.